Welcome, Scorpio, to your July reading. I'm Debbie Dubois. Welcome to my channel, True Sacred Union. We are going to take a look at the energies for your sun sign for the coming month of July. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give these cards a quick shuffle. I want to mention, in case you're interested, I am going to be in Niagara Falls at Twin Flame and Ascension workshop being held and hosted by Marla Kelly. And this is in Niagara Falls. Again, it's going to be September 27th, 28th, and 29th. And I'm excited because this is close to my hometown. I only lived an hour away from there growing up. And I'm also excited about who's going to be there with me because we have Kalina Malnar, who I actually had a radio show with. I don't know if that was about a year and a half ago. I adore her. And also Robin Angie, who from Twinfinity, who hosted the Banff Twin Flame Workshop. So it's going to be a great time. If you feel drawn to join us, please do so. It would be great to meet you in person. So let us, and there's information about that below. Let us go ahead and get started. We are going to dive right in and we are going to find out what the overall energies are for Scorpio for the month of July. Okay. The first card is a magnet. And we have a phoenix. And we have the loons. Okay. All right. Well, this particular month is going to be a lot about your catalytic heart awakening process and path. This is ascension. This is what is actually helping you make the transformation from the programmed, I want to say DNA programmed being that you were born into to becoming something more, to becoming your higher self. And there is a magnet energy about this, okay? The magnetic desire that you have in this catalytic heart awakening is helping to awaken some really important bonds, okay? Now, also, I want to look at it this way. You might have had some lost hopes in the past. You might have had some disappointments, maybe. It's like in pursuit of relationship. And this whole catalytic heart awakening, you're in the midst of that path right now. You are drawing to you all the situations that you need in order to reawaken that intense desire that you have for this other person. I want to say this is about another person, but it's also about a piece of yourself that is absolutely wishing to completely experience the transformational state. So that is basically what the primary energies are going to be for you for the month of July. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take a look at more specifically your love relationship, your creative expression, and also some messages that Source wants you to know about the overall circumstance you find yourself in. But so our primary energy is of the catalytic heart awakening, the phoenix, which is your expansion and your transformation. It's a complete transformation. So this is what you're heavily working on. Let's find out about your love life. All right, so the first card I pull is the Archer. And I have pulled the Archer card like several times today. So this might be where, you know, how everybody is connected somehow. We got a lot of Archer energy going on in this position, by the way, right, from a love life standpoint. And we've got the Lily. And we also have a raccoon. Okay, well, this should be interesting. Let's look at this. All right, from a love standpoint, it does feel that you are actually in a place where you are feeling a little bit more mature, a little bit more accomplished. You have had a little bit more experience than you have in the past, and this, you know, catalytic heart awakening, you've come to this level of maturity. You're exploring the sexuality aspects of it. You're experiencing the results of the development that you have made to this point. And combined with the Archer, we're looking at the fact that you may have found or are matched with your go-to guy or gal, the go-to person that you're getting to experience some of this stuff with. So, I want to say that the lily represents longevity, a long established energy. And I want to say that this is what the catalytic heart awakening leads you to through a complete renewal. So you're probably experiencing some of that energy right now. And at the same time, you are asking to be the raccoon, which is a little bit of a creative problem solver, and you need to be a little resourceful in this connection. You need to get a little creative. So, and that has to do probably with the developing. It's kind of like, I want to say you're not quite there yet. You're still in your transformation, but you're very committed to it, and you're getting to experience this lovely, mature energy. The Archer does say, be very precise in what you're doing. Take careful aim. Any kind of connections that you're making at this time, if it's that go-to guy or gal, you're going to want to make sure that you are, what do you want to say? That you're handling that very carefully, very, very precisely. Yeah, so really great energies there, good experience. It's a great place to be at. Now let's go ahead and take a look at where we are from a creative expression standpoint. Well, we've got the dog. Love to see that dog. The dog's a great card. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Twin Flame card. The Swans, the Soulmate. So this is creative expression. So this is going to be an interesting read here. Okay. When we're dealing with the catalytic heart awakening process, we are dealing with, I want to say, the forces of the universe are at work. There is a cyclical kind of experience with it. Now that it's showing up in the career or creative expression category, kind of says, and look at this, and we're sitting here with the twin flames, it's saying that there's some kind of connection maybe between what you're doing and this person. Okay, this person that is this partner, this someone that's simpatico, you're two of a kind. And what's really interesting is so your love life is overlapping some with the creative expression, which is really interesting. And this person or someone else is showing up as a very supportive friend. They're being very loyal. They are being very faithful and devoted. Just like the dog, right? So, this is kind of like luck of the draw for you, that you have the energy of that someone very similar to you with you right now, whether that be that person or whether that be someone like that person. That energy of that person is definitely coming in through, I want to say, there is karma here. There is this predestiny. I'm feeling really, really good about this energy because we all know that the catalytic heart awakening relationship that we have with ourselves and with that other is all about, the ebb and the flow, the cycles that come and the cycles that go. And something having to do with your creative expression. And I might just pull a couple extra cards to kind of find out what this is involving. Let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards on that. Let me see here. Okay, we've got the Key. We've got the Sun. And we have the Anchor. All right, this is what I'm seeing. All right. With regards to your creative expression and the connection that you have, first of all, we have an incredible amount of power, success energy around that, and divine masculine energy. There is a definite yes energy to this. It is a key and a solution to helping you break out of something that you've been stuck in, to move you forward and to liberate you. All right. And this energy is very stable. the energy. So this is creative expression. So you've got somehow this person is showing up for you as, gosh, this powerhouse of stability. All right. I'm gonna have to edit that. Okay, so there's something to do with this particular person and your creative expression. And I'm not really sure what it is, but it is definitely in a supportive way. It is definitely bringing some kind of solution to you, some kind of energy behind your success. I gotta say, it's bringing with it some twin flame, simpatico, one of a kind, two of a kind, sorry, of energies. So interesting. So somehow this energy that you got going on with the catalytic heart awakening is in your career and abundance. So maybe you'll know more about that than I do. All right, we are going to go ahead right now and we're going to take a look at what your higher self, what message your higher self has for you for this month of July. Interesting. I can't tell you how many times the snake has come up in my readings. I've got the book. All right, I'm going to need to move these up so you can see these cards. All right, we've got the book. We have the coffin. Okay. Well, let's just go with these cards and let's see where they bring us. Because it's going to tie in all of this together. We're going to tie all this in together. All right. Through this whole process as you're going through, there's stuff that is still a mystery to you, stuff that is still unknown. I feel that it does have to do with sacred partnership, okay? We've got two very ominous energies that are hidden. What that kind of says to me is that right now, Source wants you to know that this whole process that you're going through, you are going to start uncovering and getting to the depths of your unknown energy about some kind of deceptive energy that's around you, some kind of I want to say it's almost like the energy is something that's kind of eluding you, but it's sitting right there and it needs to go. It needs to go. The coffin is saying that needs to end. Whatever this sneaky behind the back kind of energy you're dealing with, it's unknown to you and it really does need to go. I don't even know what else to say about it except, you're sitting here with so much positive energy in your creative expression, so much positive energy in experiencing this maturity, the reawakening of your lost hopes, having this extremely deep commitment to your own transformation and your own renewal. And it's kind of like you're not aligning with this other energy anymore. You're not aligning with the deceptive energy. You're not aligning with, okay, well, here's another thing. You may be feeling a little forgotten, okay, in some respects. You may be feeling a little bit of loss from a connection, whether that's a twin or whether that's another partner. Very interesting energy. But whatever it is, it's kind of like you could choose to feel all of these things because of that. You could actually dive into feeling like the jealousy feeling or experiencing what you feel might be a silent treatment from the other person. But this reading is basically saying, no, You're diving deeper into some hidden mysteries right now. And oh my God, I forgot to press the play. So I'm going to have to go back. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Got that running. Okay, so we're looking at these energies that are energies that you need to break away from. They're whatever is the residuals. They're the last works. They're the transformation hub, you know, that if there is something that needs to be let go of, if there's something that needs a fresh beginning, if there's something that needs to end, break up, those words come to me. You're going to be exploring this kind of stuff through the month of July. You don't want this energy anymore. You do not want the energy of the snake and the coffin anymore. You don't want to feel that discouraged feeling. That I just want to say it's just like it's an ending of some kind. And if it wasn't for all of these other cards, I would probably be discouraged. You know what? I'm not though, which is really funny. It's almost like I feel like as part of the transformation, this is necessary to go in and dig out what it is about these other cards that need to happen. Because you're talking about, you've got love and sun and energy and twin flame energy and support and stability and maturity and sexuality and deep commitment and all of these amazing qualities. So it's kind of like, yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this reading up by pulling out an Ascended Master deck, all right? And the Ascended Master deck, let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say. There's got to be a message in here. I want to see a message that has something to do. Please tie into me this coffin and snake energy for my Scorpio sisters and brothers and family and friends, and let's see what we got. Okay, got a couple of cards here. We got 2 cards that popped out. All right, I'm already seeing something. It's so funny. All right, we've got these cards now. We're gonna pull in these central cards. The first card that came up that I saw, and that central card, is going to be healing energy. And Katumi! Speaking of Kalina, Katumi is showing up for me for the first time in a really long time. And those of you who might have listened to our radio show, Katumi used to speak. He was master teacher through Kalina for me, and learned so much from him. I'm so glad, Katumi, to see you here in this reading. See what you have to say. All right, so this energy healing card, Merlin, I want to say this is also an alchemy transformation kind of card, and I do feel like it's like standing over this energy of the coffin and the snake. All right, and Katumi is kind of, he is always telling us to stay focused. He's always telling us to tune into our heart and our inner knowing. And this whole process that we've got going on is about transforming some of the darkest energies into the light. Some of the darkest energies, besides some of the evil that obviously can exist in the world, is this deception energy, and you know, the feeling of being defeated. All right, so these 2 energies can often go hand in hand, but what do they need? They need healing. They need that healing energy of Merlin in order to transform them. And, you know, Katumi offers that hope that if you really stay focused on what it is you're trying to achieve, that you will find that the opportunities that you have to have this other stuff undone for you, it's almost like it gets undone. The light of the day comes. You stay focused on the solutions, not the problems. You stay focused on the sun energy, the yes energy, the stable energies. It allows you to become a better problem solver. See, this raccoon card is also a Katumi card because, in order to solve problems, you really need to stay focused. Now, you don't want to stay focused on the problem, but you want to stay focused on opening yourself up to solutions. And only people who are pretty mature are able to stay open to solutions appearing for them. And this is very precise, focused work. So if you've got some energies that you're trying to transform, which we obviously do, with all this other incredible energies here, I think that it's gonna be okay. These energies are gonna be okay. So what an interesting reading. I cannot believe it. It's funny because I know a couple of Scorpios right now that I can't help but think of that this reading is really, and I know you know who you are. When you read this, you're going to be like, oh my God, the answers are sitting right here. So that's really funny because a couple of my Scorpio friends are kind of in this situation, which is really great. This is a general reading. What you can do, what I love about the Intuit Oracle cards is that you can actually go in and zoom in on these cards on, computer or in your phone or whatever. You can see what these words are. You can actually construct your own reading for you if I didn't pick up on specific things that are messages for you. So anyways, I think I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If this resonates with you, please do take the time to like the video, share it with your friends. And if you want more readings like this or just information, I do videos about creative expression, about stepping into your own power, relationships, twin flames. If you like this content, go ahead and think about becoming a subscriber. If you'd like to see these coming down your feed, press the bell, and that way you won't miss a thing. So anyways, thank you so much again for joining me for your July reading. I will be back again for your Zodiac reading for Scorpio in August. In the meantime, have an incredible month of July. Namaste.